This is anybody, and anybody can be green, and anybody can help other people. Anybody has become part of our school, just like nobody became part of our school last year. In our project, each and every person at this school adopted a special project to either help make the world a greener place to live or help make the world a better place to live. And anybody has helped us do that. We're really proud of everybody, the way that everybody has helped each other be successful and make a lasting difference in the world.
When anybody first came in, he was in a box last September, and he didn't know anything about being green. So that's why we had to teach him how to be green. We did stuff like green swaps and saving tigers.
Many different classes decided to help anybody be green by starting new activities to help the environment and help other people by reusing, reducing, and recycle.
Okay, so last year we sort of implemented the program Who is Nobody, and everybody thought I was a little bit crazy at first. They weren't really sure how this was going to look, but the kids really took it over, and actually so did the teachers, and it ended up being kind of like the thing of the year. Everybody was talking about it, and nobody was everywhere. And it was just, really, this was like the symbol for our school the entire year. And as you can see, nobody really turned into a somebody. And there was lots of amazing ideas that the kids took over. Like they stopped using plastic bags, so they made hair with plastic bags. And anyway, this was just amazing. So we thought, what are we going to do the next year? How can we possibly top it? So we have our theme this year was We're All Connected, and we were really trying to focus on the environment. So it was great that they had an anybody so that we could help teach anybody how to be green. And it really went along with everything that we're doing here anyway. We believe that every kid in this whole school is focused on green projects all the time, but the great thing about having anybody is that we can actually celebrate what they're all doing and have all of their accomplishments in one place.
On anybody, to represent what we did, we added a tie-dye shirt. I made one for myself and one for anybody. We made the shirt to show that how people can reuse clothes instead of just throwing it away. It takes a long time to, and a lot of material to make the clothes and to, transfer it from, country to country.
I guess at first this seemed a little bit daunting to me because I wasn't sure, especially with middle school students, if they were going to really cooperate with adding things onto a doll. But it was really easy, and the kids really took it on. And some of the projects were something as simple as making a pledge to not use water bottles anymore. Or we have a group that made a pledge to not wear scents during their graduation because they know that environmentally that's a problem. The shoes here represent kids that walk to school. So it can be, it doesn't have to be raising $700 for the Aspen Valley Wildlife Sanctuary. It can be something as simple as making a pledge to reuse paper.
For our Anybody project, Class 7-1, what we did was basically we cleaned up our environment to protect our animals. And our special motto for the day was Environmental Day, which is connecting environment and animals. So we assume that as Class 7-1 that if we clean up our environment, get rid of the litter, that our animals will have a better habitat to survive. And for anybody, what we put on him to represent our special project for him was the rabbit ears and a little teddy bear to represent animals. And we had a really fun time. The kids picked up about 2 or 3 bags of garbage just in our wetland area. And we also wore t-shirts with animals on them to represent our animals, to keep in mind that we are protecting and trying to save their habitat. It was really fun.
What I learned from this was it's important to help those that need help, and when not only my class and all the other grade 6 is accomplished this, we all felt proud because we've accomplished something big and something that many people don't really do often in their daily life.
It was a lot of fun because we got to get our hands dirty and to just be creative, and I had a lot of fun enjoying the experience to do this activity.
So one of the reasons why I loved the Anybody Project and the Nobody Project is because so many classes and so many students have so many ideas about how they want to make the world a better place. And they're kind of working in isolation. And nobody is talking about what they're all doing because we don't have a venue in which to discuss it. So with Anybody and Nobody, there's a showcase here so that they can talk about what they've done and they can be proud of what they've done because there's like a symbol of their actions right in front of them.
Thanks, anybody. We sure love you, and anybody can be green.